What's up, my fellow Virgos? Welcome, guys. I hope you're having a beautifully, phenomenally blessed day. Thank you for joining me for a moment in Becky's House of Cards. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And with that being said, I do just want to thank you to all of my OGs, my new Gs, anybody that has allowed me your most precious asset, your time. It is truly an honor and a pleasure and a blessing being here. And my prayer, as always, is that these videos find your guys' heart in such a way that it reminds you to use your discernment and your intuition to take back your power and to go and live your best journey. Today we are going down the rabbit hole with what source wants you to know at this time, Virgo. So it's whatever's going to come out, and just know that I will be extending this video, and so that link will be down below in the description box if you guys are interested in following me over there. And if not, that is perfectly okay. Make sure that you guys do check out the description box if you guys would like to support the channel. That is down there, as well as any information in how to connect with me in order to get a private or personal reading is down below, as I have opened up to those as of recently. So with that being said, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Source, what messages do you have for Virgo? How can we help out Virgo in this time? What do they need to hear? What messages do you have for Virgo, Source? How can we help them out? They need to know. What do you want to pass on to Virgo at this time? Feels like there's a resistance, a push and pull to ending some sort of karmic cycle, and it's because you're emotionally involved in it. That is a channel message I'm getting right off the bat. We'll see if that has to do with the reading itself. Source, what messages do you have for Virgo at this time? How can we help them out on their journey? What do they need to know? Okay, thank you, Source. What messages do you have for Virgo at this time? All right. What do you want to tell Virgo, Source? What messages do you have for Virgo at this time? Okay, this one's coming out. Yeah. What did I say? This energy of push and pull towards the completion. And we start with the Wheel of Fortune, which is all about completions. Yeah, so there's definitely something that's going to change for you soon. I feel like this is a sense of surrendering to the divine. There's this energy coming through of needing to just let go of trying to control the outcome. And I feel like it's important to communicate what you want, Virgo. If you don't communicate what you want, people aren't going to know. And even for you, like talking with Source and spending time with Source, like it's important for you to communicate what it is that you want. Yeah. Something is going to happen fast. Look at this. A lot of energy outside of your own. You know, we've got Sagittarius, Pisces energy, Libra, and Aquarius energy out here. I feel like maybe it's been really hard for you to communicate in the past. Okay, this one wants to come out. Oh my Lord. We have the King of Swords coming out. Look, guys, I can't make this up. Let's see what we got on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, the World, another completion card. What did I say, guys? Oh. Okay, so yeah, there's like this energy of like you're concerned that things aren't going to pan out for you in your favor. And I feel like this could be another person coming in here. You do have your back towards them because you're still kind of concerned about things that have happened in the past. There's this energy of like, when are things going to work out for me? When are things going to be completed for me? Yeah. Oh, Lord, look at this. And then that's your energy right there, starting a new beginning. So it's like letting go of toxic energy. It's like karmic cycles. Didn't I say that? It's like letting go of karmic cycles. You're like trying to let go of something that has not been serving you, whether that's third-party situations, whether that is somebody that maybe you have a sex addiction, maybe somebody in your life has a sex addiction. Maybe there's this energy of putting you, you know, through hell. There's this energy of greed. There's this energy of addiction, any kind of addiction, whatever it is, but it just seems really unfair. I feel like there's this energy for you right now. There's this seemingly unfair, like when's it just going to be over with so that I can get on with my life and live the life that I want to live. And That's why Source is bringing out right now. It is so important for you to really, really focus on communicating what it is that you want and speaking your truth always, you know. With the Knight of Swords here, it's like being your own damn hero. I feel like for some time, Virgo, there may have been this energy of you waiting for someone to come in and save you from yourself. And don't get upset, you know, like that's something that we all go through. I think that's something that we all experience along the journey is like, damn, when is someone going to come in and save me from my own damn self? And it's like, you have to really step up to the plate and realize that it's once you heal from your past wounds, you know, what is it that's keeping you held back? What is it that's standing in your way? Well, right now, it's whoever this King of Swords is. You know, this is somebody who's very manipulative, very smooth talking, can create the situation that they want just by observing what it is that you're doing. You could be dealing with a Gemini too. We have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy out on the table. We have Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Capricorn, your energy, Aries energy out. So guys, like you could be dealing with anybody really. It doesn't matter. There's just this energy that what will actually bring you into good fortune is making sure that you communicate precisely what it is that you want moving forward. You know, are you writing down your intentions? Are you telling Source? Are you praying to Source? Are you in a state of creation? You know, with the Queen of Swords here, she looks like she's protecting a baby, right? Like she's pregnant. And so and with the Wheel of Fortune, this always reminds me of the sacral chakra. Well, those two go hand in hand. That's the womb space. And the womb space is the center of our sensuality and our creativity and our sexuality. And, you know, it's like you're kind of fighting with yourself right now. It's like, what do you want? And so this could be an energy of realizing that what you thought you wanted is not serving you. And really not knowing, but can you take the time to sit with your mind and quiet yourself so that you can listen to spirit here, you know, that clarity coming in, that abundance coming in for you. There's definitely a deep hurt that is arising here. There's an energy of feeling like you've always had bad fortune and not knowing why. And it's like in a moment's notice, I think that this King of Swords energy over here, now this could be you as well for some of you guys, but for most of you, I feel like this is a person outside of your energy. There's a lot of people here. But I feel like this King of Swords energy, something is going to happen that's going to make you realize that, wow, this is a trigger of something I used to go through when I was a child. And I do not know what that is, guys. Sorry, that's all that noise. And it's going to make you actually look into the past and say, what is it that I've been blocking for so long that I can bring to a completion? You know, and you're going to realize that there's been a toxic energy that's followed you for a long time. It's followed you for a long time. And I feel like it's something because you believe that that's what you deserved. And part of it's because you don't see yourself through the eyes of love and the divine. We have the world and the devil here, which combined together equals 9 and then 10. And then we go right into the Fool, which is the numberless card in my deck. It's no 0. It's not the 22 card. It's got no number because the Fool can be at any part of his journey. Yeah, the Fool can be anywhere on his journey. But I feel like maybe you're just playing out these energies of... So I heard parents. Right off the bat. So you could have a toxic tie to your parents' lives and be living out their wounding. And that's coming through. But there's definitely a need to ground here. There's a need to allow yourself to open up to your heart, to let Source in, but more importantly, overall, with this energy out here, this is about you finding your truth and allowing yourself to speak your truth. Because if you're not speaking your truth, then, you know, you're trying to please others. And what good does that do, Virgo? What good does that do? You guys are the humanitarians. Wow, okay, I didn't want that many. So I'm definitely going to take this one because that one flew out. But I'm not going to take these, Source. If you want one of those to come out, that's fine. And sometimes you guys will put others first and put yourselves on the back burner. Okay, they want those too, so I'm just going to take it and see what's up. Yeah, it's time for you to emerge out of the darkness. It's time for you to embrace who you are. And guys, I apologize if my energy seems a little bit down. I just recently had a tooth pulled and trying to get back into work, so I'm actually really tired. But I do need to keep building my channel, and so I'm just trying to be present here. Yeah, there's just this I feel like you've always felt like you've never been on top. And you're wondering, how are you going to be on top? And it's almost like your wheel is turning, but you're still kind of like resistant to it. Like you don't want this to complete. So it's letting this energy go. This is toxic energy, right? If it was in his upright energy, you know, that would be very communicative, somebody who's able to say what they want, somebody that can move forward knowing what they want, moving forward in life. But in the reverse, this is somebody that wants control over somebody else's mind. This is somebody who wants to be viewed as on a pedestal, which we definitely have that energy with the devil here. And somebody who doesn't want to listen to their higher selves. This is somebody who's driven by emotional ego and wounding. And fearful in the future and stuck in the past. You know, and yes, you're running towards the past, but there's something that happens that breaks you free from this energy, and you realize, I have to run towards looking into my past and realizing, what is the block that's keeping me from having my world? What is the block from keeping me from stepping up into this energy? What is that block? What's the block of keeping me from having my 10 of coins in the upright? Because right now you feel like it's unfair. It's like, I just keep hearing, why me? Why me? Okay, Eeyore. Like, you guys, it's hard sometimes to be in that energy of understanding and knowing and having faith that whatever it is that comes our way is happening for us and not to us. It's happening for our highest good, even if it's a really rough situation. This person has their eye on you, like they keep watching you and what it is that you're doing. And it's like with this knight here, you're like running away. There's something that will happen that will cause you to just, I'm out, I'm done, I can't do this anymore. Yeah. Something about being vulnerable here. Connecting with your heart is so important. Again, like coming through, it's like being your own hero and your own savior in this situation. You gotta be willing to see that the past that you've lived and the person that you are, it might feel vulnerable to put that out there. But at the same time, Virgo, that is that energy that is your greatest strength. Yeah, getting caught in dualities. Didn't I say that? Like, you're in this energy being stuck right now. And it's like, why me? Why me? And that's this lightning power coming out. It's like, without lightning, there is no thunder. So that's what Source is just trying to point out. It's like, without this situation, you would have never owned up to your vulnerability, which is the reason and the turning point of your fortune. Good luck is going to come in. Now, good luck is not money. Okay, I want you guys, I'm trying to get that out of everybody's head. Oh, that means money is coming in. No, good luck is so much more than money. Good luck could mean expansion of mind, expansion of spirit, expansion of self, self-love. That could mean connection with Source. That could mean the ability to open up to your gifts. Okay, like there's so much more to it than money. Good luck is something that is so deeply and rooted within us that we've limited ourselves to thinking that it is this material thing that is outside of us. Good luck comes from within. Good luck comes from the divine. It's something that is it's blessed upon us. And that's what Source is saying here. It's like there's a sense of creativity that will come from you once you allow yourself to open up to this energy and realizing that this had to happen. It was like you guys thought you were a pair. And while it looks good, right? You have the Queen and the King here. It looks good. Sure. At the same time, it's like, look, you're in your upright, they're in their reversal. That means that you're not a pair. That means that there had to be a coming together in order for you to heal from this, in order for you to see this from a higher perspective. Yeah, and learning to ebb and flow is important for you too. And this is difficult because this is outside of your element. You know, we've got 2 water elements coming out here. And this energy of letting source just kind of push you along your journey, even if it's not easy. You know, there's sometimes when you'll have rough waters, and there'll be other times when it's calm and reflective. But no matter what state you're in, can you find contentment and joy and happiness and just presence in this now moment? Even if it's sadness, can you be present with that sadness? Even if it's anger, can you be present with that anger, that turbulence? You know, because that's so important. It's again, you have a perfect depiction here, right? Like, it's storming here. These waters are rough, and then you have just waves here. You know, they're not too rough. They're just coming up over to the beach. It's like, and the sun is out. It's almost like through the storm comes the calm, you know? And it's like, yes, you had to go through this realizing your vulnerability in order to get to the storm part so that you could come out even better on the other side. Right? It doesn't mean that it's going to be easy. Nothing ever is, right? But it's worth it because there's growth here. Wow, okay. Sigmund Freud flying out. So yeah, again, coming back to that, could be sexual addictions coming through. This could be a partner, a lover. It doesn't have to be, but that is the energy presenting itself here. Okay, so for you guys, everybody's situation is different. Just understanding it is a general reading. Sigmund Freud says the virtuous content themselves with dreaming what the wicked do in real life. And I feel like this is so powerful here because it's almost like while you have your back turned to this King of Swords in the reverse, you're always wondering, what are they going to do next? What are they going to do next? How can I stay 10 steps ahead of them? It's like, I keep hearing you, well, this is chess, not checkers, bitch. Like, wow, I almost lost my voice. This is energy of you trying to always play the higher hand. And that's what keeps this person fueled to act like this in your life, because they're feeding off of that energy. Whether you like it or realize it, that's feeding them. Like, you being in that energy is what's giving them power, because you're so concerned about what they're going to do next. You're so concerned about what they're bringing to the table, rather than just focusing on yourself and focusing on how you can become prudence and how you can let go of this energy that's no longer serving you. It says the behavior of human in sexual matters is often a prototype for the whole of his life. So again, that addiction of sexual energy coming through here. And Source just saying that, like, regardless, even if it's not really an addiction, but it could be an addiction to certain people in your life, they're just saying, like, you have to observe your past, because that often comes from a past wound. Whether we like it or not, it's a childhood wounding from the parent of the opposite energy. So if you're the feminine, it would have been the parent with the masculine energy. If you're masculine, it would have been a parent with the feminine energy, and that comes from that. And so finding that balance and finding that truth within. It says pure masculinity or femininity is not to be found. So again, that's why energy is so important, because everybody has a mixture of both. Like, you can't, like that, like I'm saying, like if you're if you identify more with the divine feminine, that's okay. But just understanding to look at the one who held the more masculine energy in your life, it could have very well been a mother. And vice versa with the masculines on here, it could have very well been the father with the feminine. You just have to understand energy is energy. It's like, again, that ebb and flow, like that's perfect energy. It's like constantly going like this. You're sometimes in the manifestation current. You're sometimes in the liberation current. There is no right or wrong to it. It's just constantly allowing yourself to grow and to become, like, the more you come into a place of balance with those energies, the easier your life will be, because you'll know when to give yourself a break, and you'll also know when to take action. Okay, one more they said. Okay, thank you, Source. So we've got spring coming out. And no, this is not about a time frame. I mean, some of you guys can take it as a time frame, but I just want to explain that I did not channel these for a time frame. I channeled these as actual energies, right? In the spring, what does it talk about? Rebirth, right? Once you have this death of emotional ego, then you'll have a rebirth, a transformation, and that's what's going to bring you up into this world. You're completing this cycle. It's not going to come back again. You've got 1010 coming out. You've got 3 here. You've got number 6. You know, it's about finding balance in the situation. You're balancing the scales, right? You're learning to balance the scales from this nasty energy. And it's like, it's just energy that isn't vibing well with you nor your journey. And so being brave enough and courageous enough to overcome that. Yeah, others comparing themselves to you. So that could very well be that King of Swords in the reverse. They're comparing themselves to you, which would make sense for you being in the Queen of Swords energy here. And I feel like that's something that you worry about a lot. Like you're just constantly thinking about it. Like, why are they comparing themselves to me? Like, why is it that, you know, they're always riding my ass? Like, why are they always up in my shit? And it's like, just because if you succeed, they know they can't keep up with you. So really, success is the greatest weapon that you have. And so focusing on them gives them power, but focusing on yourself is you taking back your power. You are becoming the truth of unconditional love. Yeah, so again, just that energy of that resistance. Why are you resisting the change? Because this is a part of your growth cycle to embracing the truth of unconditional love. You know, unconditional love is all encompassing. It doesn't judge. It doesn't have anger towards others. Unconditional love truly means being able to accept all as they are in this now moment, no matter how they show up, and continuing to focus on self, right? Yeah, and then we have love. Love is on the way. Love is on the way. So you guys could have a relationship that's coming into your lives soon, and that's going to bring you into a state of feeling more complete. Even though, okay, so I don't want you guys to get it twisted, like somebody can't complete you, but there are points on this journey when we maybe haven't experienced love in a long time, and we've only been dealing with devilish energy for so long, we haven't actually had somebody in our court. And so Source will go out of its way in order to bring in people who will show you the meaning of unconditional love, and that will just help boost you to keep moving on your journey to come up into this energy of prudence here, right? Completing the cycle, really truly finding that balance, listening to your angels, allowing the transformation, finding the beauty and the stability and the confidence to move forward with your life. And that's what real truth is coming and embodying the whole of self, right? So don't worry about it too much, guys, but just really in this energy, don't focus on whoever this King of Swords energy is. Refocus that energy back to yourself, and I think you're going to see a huge change with your own energy and allowing yourself to really blossom the way that you're meant to. So I'm going to leave this reading here, but I am going to extend this. I want to find out more about this King of Swords, and I also want to find out what love is coming, because love is on the way. That was the last thing we had here. So I want to find out more about that. I'm going to get a lot deeper into it. All of my extended readings do go anywhere from 40 minutes out to an hour long. So they get really into depth about it, guys. We get some information, some guidance, and everything like that. I also have 2 oracle decks that I'm not going to be using on YouTube. They will only come out on my extended readings. So that is something that I do for those of you that do follow me over there. Again, it is not a requirement to come over there. If this is where we part ways, I love you guys so very much. It's been an honor being here. If you guys are coming over to the extended, I will see you there. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below. And until next time, go forth boldly, my fellow Virgoans, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Until we meet each other next time. Mwah. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye.